Hi, if you're a lover of nature like me, then you must have spent some of your time watching National Geographic Channel, History Channel, Animal Channels, and you probably be wondering how those journalists or those photographers got very close to taking pictures of those animals that you enjoy. Tomorrow I'll be going on my very first safari at the Kenya National Park right here in Nairobi. So tomorrow I'm going to bring to you the raw footage of how a safari trip is done. Our tour told us that it's going to be about 4 hours drive in the national park, and definitely I cannot bring you 4 or 5 hours of video footage, so I'm going to bring you the best of which I can take, like least editing. So come with me tomorrow as we go on a safari together. All right, we are out today. This is the tour bus. It's a right-hand country. This is the bus for today. Going on safari.
The park is the oldest.
The park?
It's the oldest park we have in the country.
Okay.
It was formed by the colonialists. Then it was quite big. That was back in 1946. But it was officially gazetted after Kenya got independence.
Okay.
So it is like a sanctuary for the rhinos, both white and black. There is a lot of them here. You will see them. So, and it is not so big. It's just 117 kilometers square. 117, and it's not big. Yeah. Compared to other parks. Which other parks, for example? Okay, there is other smaller parks like Nakuru National Park is smaller than this. But if you do the Savo both east and the west is about 22,000 kilometers squared. So you can see it's quite a small park. And right now it was the only park that is in the city in the world. Right now we have 2 cities, and both cities have national parks. Yeah. So we have this one, Nairobi, so Nairobi National Park, and then we have Nakuru City, and then we have Nakuru National Park, which is also as a rhino sanctuary too.
I see.
So we can around here there is some rhinos. You see, rhinos are very territorial. So they have each has its own location. Huh? So somewhere around must have a rhino. Is a rhino waste.
Okay, rhino.
Yeah,
Rhino waste.
Yes. If you look ahead, that is the technique they use. That one, the spreading of the waste. It is a technique they use. Male uses to show its masculinity to any other male that wants to come near. Now it is like telling other male,
This is my territory.
This is my territory, and I'm big.
Yeah.
On average, they do over 50 kgs of grass. They eat a day. Yes, to eat. Yes,
50 kilograms.
so 50 kgs. And then these 50 kgs, that depends. That is the white rhino. The black rhino eats much lesser because it also has a small body and it does not graze. It feeds on trees and shrubs. Over here we have impala, male impala.
Impala.
Okay.
So these are animals,
Yeah.
They are not basically wired to realize to be afraid until they realize there is danger. Only then that they become alert.
I think I've seen a rhino.
From far I can't tell whether it's a male or a female.
You can't tell if it's a male or female.
Yes, but because it's a little bit far, and most of the time you also use the ancestral way of male or female.
Okay.
But time they alone feeders, they graze alone. The South Africans could not pronounce wide, so they would say white. However, if you look at the mouth, it's kind of wider. It's spread because it's a grazer, so it has to keep on grazing, and therefore, when it's grazing, it needs a wide, a large mouth. We see the black rhino, the mouth is sharp. Because it feeds on trees and shrubs, so it needs to penetrate. Yes, exactly. So also another trick of differentiating the two, body size. You see, this one is not as big; it's very big. That's you realize when we find the black rhino is smaller.
It's smaller than this, so the white is bigger.
Yeah, the white is bigger, and still, when it has a calf, the white rhino prefers the calf ahead of it always, while the black rhino prefers it back, following it. Now this helps. You see, the white rhino wants to see the calf because it wants to make sure it is safe. Then the black rhino goes about the bushes, so it prefers the calf behind it for it to make the way for the calf. Yes.
The rhinos don't move in packs.
No.
Just they are lone warriors.
Yes. Unless a family.
Unless it's a family.
Yes. Nuclear family. Not the grandmother and everything. No. It's another rhino here. Actually two.
Yeah. That thing is big. I've seen the size.
It can weigh up over two tons.
Wow. So this biggest one should be the father.
Yeah.
This big one that is alone should be the father.
Yes. This most probably is the father, the biggest. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Father, mother, and the cub.
Okay. I think the father is still sleeping. The guy, in fact, all of us is sleeping.
They do live between 40 to 50 years. Huh?
Jeez.
Wow.
Yes.
Could we look at my elders?
They need to be respected.
Yes. We need to respect them and let them sleep. Please stay in your car.
That's a commuter train. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's another rhino.
There is another rhino there. The rhino. Yeah, it's a rhino.
But it's still the white.
Yeah, white rhino. Due to the fact that this place is savanna-like, a lot of grass on this side, you cannot find the black rhinos.
The black rhino, what do they eat?
Yeah?
Trees.
Oh, the trees. One is a grazer, the other one is a browser.
I'm looking forward to see Mufasa and Simba.
So you just go around till you find, because it is not a guarantee. Sometimes they just decide, okay,
They're hiding somewhere.
today is not the day. Let's go somewhere else, and they'll just go somewhere and sleep. Because for instance, the lions, okay, in the morning, like right now, they are active because it is time for them to hunt, and the weather is friendly.
Yeah.
But
You also have monkeys around here.
monkeys, yes. Yes. I think monkeys are adaptive to every environment. Something they can annoy.
Something they can annoy.
Yes. Actually, they are not friends with the lions at all. Huh? They are not friends with the lion at all, because if they are around, the lion cannot hunt. They will alert every animal.
Ah, okay.
Yes, They will make a lot of noise. Noise alerts everything. Yeah. And the other animals animal knows warning signs.
Yeah.
They know the voice of friendly voice, and they are not bothered. They
No matter what, they're annoying the lion.
yes. So
Carrying away the food.
whenever they see the lion, they make some noises that other prey animals will know there is danger. In the kingdom of birds, the most beautiful is the male.
Oh, look.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. The shiny one, the most beautiful one, always a male. So, bit the eggs. And because they look like the grass, you cannot spot them.
Oh.
During the night, the husband takes over. So, and it is darkness. You cannot also, you can't
spot it.
yes. And it's very fast. It runs almost the same speed or much even faster than a horse. A horse does between 30 to 35 kilometers. It does the same.
Wow.
There is one on our right, there is others on our left side. These are white, huh?
One is sleeping, one is on the ground.
These are white. All these.
White, all white are male or what?
No, you see like this one here. This is a male. The male body is much bigger than the female. So this one is a male. That one there is also a male. A cross, huh? Of giraffes. But now we have the Maasai giraffe, is a common giraffe. We have another one called reticulated giraffe. Reticulated. It's found in the northern side of Kenya. And we have another one called Rothschild giraffe. The Rothschild giraffe is endangered, and therefore it is they are kept in well guarded or well fenced and protected areas, like Nakuru National Park. So they have the same characteristics. However, the body patterns and the shapes of their patterns are what differs. For complexion, there is some that are darker than the others. Neck. No, the giraffe. And then the neck upwards is 1.5 to 2 meters. That makes it hard for it to graze, eat grass, or even drink water. So what it does, it can take very long before it drinks water. However, it eats the moist leaves on trees. It chooses the moist leaves, and it also because it manages to go deep into the tree. It has a tongue that is close to 18 inches. So it will go for the moist leaf. That leaf has both the water and food at the same time. So it does not need to drink water. However, that makes it has to eat on average it has to eat about that 4 kgs. That makes it hard for it to sleep, because imagine eating the leaves. maybe one leaf is 5 grams, so it has to eat about 34 kgs a day. So it rarely sleeps.
It's always eating.
Yes, in a day it can sleep on about 45 minutes in 24 hours. Yes, and not continuous. Patches 7 minutes, 5 minutes.
They lie down to sleep, or they just come up to sleep.
Sometimes they sleep while studying. Yes, and just like human, we have 7 bones on our neck. They too have 7 bones. There are some zebras crossing the road. The wild donkeys. No. Huh? No. Like the donkey. And every one of them have a different pattern, huh? Yes, the patterns doesn't look like the same, huh? So the question is, are they white or are they black? Are they black with white stripes or are they white with black stripes? You know. So it's a question of they are white with black stripes or are they white with black stripes? These are wild animals. As much as the zebras look very calm, huh? They can just do a wild thing, you know. Or fighting, they make another noise. Yes. Wild beast, huh? If you look at it, it looks like a wild beast. The family of ostrich, huh? You see the grey one, huh?
Yes.
The grey one is a female.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it blends in.
So when it is incubating its eggs, you cannot know. It cannot. It's not easily spotted.
The grey one is a female?
Yes. There is a male. Good. Here, these are called elands, huh? Eland.
What's the name?
Eland.
Eland.
Yeah. It is they are the largest antelopes, huh?
Largest antelope?
Yes.
Okay.
You see how big they are?
Yeah.
And unlike other antelopes, they both, the male and the female, both have horns. Most of the other antelopes don't have female don't have horns. You see how beautiful they are?
So, like this, you can let impressions for the video of the what happens.
No, you can. You also use the ancestral method. Eh?
Okay, man, having some stripes on the body. Really like
No, it is just like the patterns on the zebras. Huh? Yeah. So small park, very small.
Is that the park that stretches out to the other side over there?
Yes.
all of this is the park, right?
Yes.
All the,
I mean over the side.
all this landscape.
Yes, all that is the park. Yes.
And so it's not big.
No, it's not big.
Wow.
It's not big.
Wow.
You have crocodiles here also.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at that water and imagining crocodiles.
Around that small, there is some hippos there.
So,
Hippos. Across there is one that is out.
Yeah. There's one that is out.
There's one across.
Animal feed.
Yeah, animal feed.
Which one?
It's a mix, but these big ones are for the hippos, huh? And the rhinos. Yes.
leopards to come down here.
No, no. Yes, and hippos are, we call them nocturnal animals, huh?
Like to come at night.
Yes, they prefer coming out at night, huh? And in Africa, they have killed more people than any other animal.
Really?
So, do you know the hippos also produce their own sunscreen?
Yeah, on sunscreen.
Yeah.
It happens.
We just stopped to ask around if he has any updates of other animals and where we can find them. As of this moment, we have been driving for about 3 hours. That's almost about 9 a.m. in the morning. There were a lot of other game drives taking place, other cars with other tourists like me looking for animals. And we all have been anticipating to see at least a lion today. So we kept looking and we kept asking around which of the buses or which of the drivers have seen a lion around. Back to the video. We made a short stop just to relax and watch these elands try to fight each other, but apparently the fight did not go through, so got back into the car and started driving again. Early in the morning it was so cold I could barely stick up my head outside, but it's becoming warm, so I decided to put my head outside and to watch this beautiful landscape. Do you bear with me? This place is so beautiful. Look at the landscape. The sky is blue. Just imagine here during the rainy seasons where all the vegetation is that green. This must be a beautiful sight. I think I'm going to visit this place again when it's the rainy season. It's just so beautiful. I couldn't stop looking at it. I couldn't stop enjoying the view. I took a lot of pictures of this place for my personal use. And then again we found more rhinos. Here this rhino is here with the calf, just trying to drink some water. While looking at the vast nature of this park, and I remember the tour guide told us this park is about 117 kilometers, 117 kilometers square, and he said it's one of the smallest parks in Kenya. Damn, for the amount of land I'm seeing, I was so stunned by the fact that this is one of the smallest. I know he mentioned of the Savoy and the Masamara, which I'm definitely going to visit another time. But for now, let me just enjoy this one that I am. So we finally stopped at a place where we could relax, people to ease themselves. Then we met these beautiful baboons or monkeys just hanging around and looking for someone to annoy, just like our tour guide said. So we came out of the car. We came out of our cars, we started taking pictures. I was just filming some of the baboons, walking around, watching them play. And people were just taking pictures. That one is running away, no problem. I'll look for another one. So I kept doing my thing. Met this other one who's carrying the baby on the stomach and just moving around. Then I went closer to this monkey to take some pictures with the monkey. But the monkey was a little bit mean to me. So later the monkey ran away, but I didn't mind. I was like, okay, didn't want to greet me here, so no problem. So I kept on taking some pictures while waiting for others to come. At this time we had left our cars. There's something that's going to happen that I'm about to show you right now. While I was filming this monkey, there's another monkey that just came by. This guy had other plans. He was sitting away from us. Then all of a sudden he just came by us. He passed by. I was actually filming him, not knowing what he was planning to do. So I lost him as he went behind the bushes, and all of a sudden this guy went straight into our car. Then I heard people started shouting that there's a monkey in a car. So when I rushed now, I discovered that was our car, and it's time to introduce our tour guide. Hello guys, this is Mr. Ken from Hallmark Travel Consult. That's it. Yourself in Kenya, you should contact him. The number is there. You can contact him. He's good at his job. At least I trust that. Even though we just left and then there's a baboon that got into our car. The baboon wanted to take over the steering for us. But it's fun, it's good. Yes. Finally, the moment everybody has been waiting for, to see a lion, the king of the jungle. Someone radioed us that there was a lion lying under this tree, under this bush. So we all ran. We left the monkey camp. We ran all to this place, and it was a queue, like a queue. We finally saw a lion. I'm sure this is two?
All right. See, one has gone inside the bush. But he's queuing up for the line. The queue to see the lion, king of the jungle. Then is this piece. Hold on there, hold on there. Nanda baba. Nitakutoa. I don't even know if I got it finally.
The male, they only have one male, the dominant, the alpha male. So the rest of the group, the rest of the male from the Nairobi group and stay. Until now, one of them feels strong enough to challenge the alpha male.
Oh, okay.
If it wins, it chases the alpha male away. If it doesn't, the alpha male remains to be the husband. For instance, let's see whether the ones out there. Yeah, this is a batch. It consists of male and look at this one. You only have one here.
Yeah, this one.
Yes.
So this is these are two herds. Huh? You see there is two male. So these groups are two, or either this one is here for a fight.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Alright, briefly let me explain. As you can see, there are two herds here with two males and a lot of female. But there's a new guy in town who wants to come and challenge to prove himself worthy.
Herd, huh? That is their husband.
Yeah.
So this one is either the two groups have met or is here for a fight. One of them. Yes. So if it is here for a fight, it is a fight for the dead. It has to fight it and chase it. Make sure you chase it.
This is not to come back.
Yes. However, some are suspicious, the chickens.
They also take about 10 female that who have felt he's a man enough. Yeah.
So it's about to fight this guy.
No, I'm not so sure about it. Huh?
I'm sure if the two herds met,
Yes, yes, but somehow it's like they about. Let's see. So what happens with the crocodile is that they store a lot of fat in their tail. Yes. Yes, a lot of fat in their tails. Huh? So when it gets when it is there is drought and famine, huh? They feed on that fat. Yeah.
The last but one place we visited was the Ivory burning site, which is still located inside the Nairobi National Park. The Ivory burning site is a historic location where the 12 tons of ivory were burned by the former Kenyan president Daniel Arap Moi in the year 1989. Most of this ivory was intercepted before entering the market. They were then stored and then burned to show Kenya's commitment to the conservation of elephants and the zero tolerance of ivory trade. Ivory was again used a few times, with the last being in 2016 to burn about 105 tons of ivory. Amongst that was about 1.35 tons of rhino horn and exotic animal skin, along with other products. This site is historic also because on the earth, this is the site where you can find the most amount of ivory in one location, over 100 tons of ivory that was born, as you can see here. Today, the site bears a monument, ashes of the ivory, as well as a lawn with the benches and the toilet that serves as picnic sites for tourists. The site location provides an amazing view of the vast plain to the east of this Kenya National Park. All this burning was done to lay emphasis on the fact that poaching of elephants should stop, and that we only want to see ivory on live elephants, not in the markets where elephants have been killed so that people can make money from it. There we go. And the last animal we saw was Mr. Kasungu, or what I famously call Pumba, the V16, just doing his thing majestically. So that's our last but one stop, and we are off to the Sheldrick Elephant Orphanage, where we are about to see some baby elephants. So we are at the gate. After entering the gate, we had to wait for the visiting time to start, so we got straight inside, and there is the first baby rhino that came to greet us. It's looking beautiful.
At the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust, and Edwin is my name. And so the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust is a project that was started officially back in the year 1977, after the death of David Sheldrick, who was a naturalist. And the sea to hand and shout to question one at a time if there is any. And here comes the elephants.
Look how quick they go. Oh yeah. Oh, first to come and get food. Did he end up for everyone? Why is I having two containers? Oh, look at the small dogs coming. This one has cats. Oh, okay. This one has the small dogs. He's a good size. He's full. Oh. Okay, I'll do a chaser.
20 will be coming down, but in 2 groups. This is the first group of 9. After a few minutes, the 9 will walk away. Another group of 11 will be joining us. We all have names. We've named them after the place to be. Hence the signs for poachers identified. Our sniffer dogs will assist and make sure that the elephants to get used to everybody as a friend, because we set them free back into the wild. And this is because when you feed them, they trust you. And that's why we only allow a few who are working with them to feed them and not everybody.
First to feed. Yeah, he's looking for he's angry. Like, what the hell? Am I late? Well, the rest is at 20, right? 9.
Und die Mutter nicht.
Obwohl es wird mal Zeit werden.
Da kommt meine Mutter nicht.
Oder generell was.
I think this batch is bigger.
Yeah, 11, I think.
Nee, aber so alle 6 Stunden.
Dann schnappt ihr doch so eine Milch. Jakob hat gesagt, er will jetzt auch so eine Milch trinken. Schnappt doch rüber, weil so viel Empfang ist. Jakob, wenn du ja.
Just got the bottle. I can do it by myself.
Yeah. So war ehrlich gesagt Ronja auch immer. Die kam auch immer ganz schnell angepiest.
The other one is so lazy, he doesn't want to run. The last one.
Ja, immer schnell.
Rescued from ambushed in the ecosystem after she had been separated from her family by human beings, and so she's a victim of human.
This one might just carry the water and pour. Those people behind.
One of my children is Morito, 2.5 years.
You might just carry and pour out. He's trying to beat.
Separated from her family with the longest tasks. Rescued from Laikipia, found in a community farm. Collapsed on the ground, thin and weak and skinny, starvation victim due to drought. And that's why we rescued Sheldrick. At the edge of the waterhole is Mageno, 3 years old, rescued from Sava Conservation Area, starvation victim due to drought. Standing inside the waterhole is the naughtiest elephant around. Her name is Weka. She's approximately 3 years. Rescued from Sava
He shows that he's naughty.
Another starvation victim. Next to me is Silaita, 3.5 years. Rescued from Samburu after she had been separated from her family by human beings. And so she's a victim of human-wildlife conflict. Right in the middle here is Kitty, 3 years old. Rescued from Kitty camp, which is found in Samburu. Identified a long, thin, weak and
The
skinny.
naughty guy's baby.
Another starvation victim.
Oh.
She's the smartest elephant. Okay, that's me.
Yeah,
It's hot out
he's
here.
cooling down.
Right?
He's cooling down.
The oldest boy, most dominant bull around. Rescued from Laikipia, found in a community farm, in a maize plantation, with all the rest of the family members. And that's why we rescued Mukutan. Going round the far end is Choka, 3.5 years. Rescued
going
from
for a
South
swim.
Conservation Area, found standing next to the dead body of the mother. The mother was stabbed to death with the baby left alone. And that's why we rescued Choka. And lastly, on my left is Mawingu, 3.5 years.
And there is a wrap, guys. If you enjoyed this video, kindly do subscribe to my channel for more. That guy, he needed that water. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell. See you next time.